Welcome to this week's worship tip. When it comes to the ministry of worship through song, media, dance, what matters most is our heart. In the book of Amos, the Lord gives a very sobering statement to his people. He says this in chapter 5, verse 21. He says, "I hate all your show and pretense, the hypocrisy of your religious festivals and solemn assemblies. I will not accept your burnt offerings and grain offerings. I won't even notice all your choice peace offerings." Verse 23, "Away with your noisy hymns of praise. I will not listen to the music of your harps. Instead, I want to see a mighty flood of justice and endless river of righteous living." For God, the heart matters more than anything else we can bring in our ministry. I am all about giving God my best. I strive for good production value, to continue to improve upon the talents and gifts that he's given to me. And I believe that's our responsibility. But I can't do that and neglect the heart. See, God doesn't want us to just go through the motions of playing and singing and doing all the technical aspects of putting on a good worship show. To him, it's just a bunch of noise. What he desires is that we live our life right every day in worship before him. That's our call in Romans 12. He desires that we mimic, imitate, follow after him in the way we treat people, in the way we interact with others, in the way we live our life. So I want to encourage you to take this time where we've really been stripped down during this quarantine. Most of us are no longer leading from a stage or at all. We might just be one instrument and a voice behind a camera, but this is the perfect opportunity to ask the Holy Spirit to search our hearts. Maybe we need to reprioritize. Maybe we need to refocus and say, "God, forgive me if I've made it more about the work than about you. Forgive me if I've tried to put on a good show so I could look good and get the applause from others when I have really not been living for you the way I know I should." I think this is an important thing for all of us to do, no matter how long we serve in the ministry, is to have a continual heart check before the Lord. Ask the Holy Spirit to search your heart, because we don't want what we do to be something that God says, "Away with that noise." We want him instead. Now that's a beautiful offering that delights my heart. It's not about how talented we are, the lights, the camera angles, the equipment. It is about our heart, love for God, love for his people, living a life of worship every single day.